Hi friends, let's draw a development problem of a pentagonal pyramid. The question is a regular pentagonal pyramid of side base 35 mm and altitude 65 mm has its base on HP with a side of base perpendicular to VP. The pyramid is cut by a section plane which is perpendicular to the VP and inclined at 30 degree to HP. The cutting plane meets the axis of the pyramid at a point 30 mm below the vertex. Obtain the development of remaining part of the pyramid. The question is like this here. For this question, the initial positions I drawn here in order to reduce the length of the video. Here, a pentagonal pyramid 35 mm base side. I use 35 mm altitude 65 mm. Okay, it is resting on HP with a side of base perpendicular to VP. This is the condition we need to satisfy. So among the five sides, one side I made perpendicular to VP here. So by that I drawn this pentagon with a regular pentagon I drawn here. You can see the include angles 108, 108 here. Then all the corners of the pentagon, the base corners of the pentagon I connected to the point O, apex point, or we can say the vertex. So here we can see all the slant edges AO, BO, CO like that. Then next proceeding to this one, the respective top view, front view I drawn here. Next here a cutting plane which is perpendicular to VP and inclined at 30 degree to HP. The cutting plane we need to use to cut this pentagonal pyramid, so that the remaining part of the pyramid we can draw here as a development problem. One more condition we can see here, the cutting plane meets the axis of the pyramid at a point 30 mm below the vertex. From the vertex below 30 mm at a distance of 30 mm, the axis is going to be cut by a cutting plane and making an angle 30 degree to HP. So for that, let's take a line here. This line I'm using as a reference line here. Just simply a line I am drawing and fix the distance from the vertex or apex. The distance is 30 mm. Now we can draw the cutting plane here, which is 30 degree to HP. From this intersection, a 30-degree line I am drawing here. Okay. So next here, from the midpoint or from this point, I drawn the 30-degree line, but the entire pyramid is going to cut this with this cutting plane. So that I'm going to extend this one until all the slant edges are get cut by this cutting plane. Next step, what we need to do, wherever this cutting plane is cutting the slant edges, there we are going to point the things here. So here the slant edges, that is O dash, A dash, O dash, E dash, are going to cut with this cutting plane at this particular point. Similarly, the O dash, B dash, O dash, D dash is going to cut at this point, then O dash, C dash at this point. So from this side, if you observe the front surface here, A, B, C here, that is O slant edge O and A, that is O dash and A dash is cutting with this point. So these we are going to give the numbers here for this one. So this one, let's say this one O dash and A dash, this is cut with a point 1 dash. Next here, after this slant edge, O dash B dash is there. So O dash B dash line is this one. So here I am pointing as number 2 dash. Similarly, O dash C dash is there. So this one I am pointing as 3 dash. Then next here O dash D dash, that is this slant edge, the back side slant edge we have. So this one I am noting as 4 dash. Finally here O dash E dash is there. So O dash E dash. So after the 4, number 5 dash number I can give as number 5 dash. So let me rearrange this one so that clearly you can understand how these are. So this is slightly, I will push or pull this side. This is backside here, and this is 3 dash. Okay. So next step, what we are going to do here, we need to see where the true length of the slant edge we can observe. The true length of the slant edge we can observe only when that slant edge must be parallel to the XY line or VP, you can say. So here among the all the slant edges in the top view, if you observe, these are not parallel except O, O and C. So this is the O dash and C dash. This is the slant edge. It is parallel, perfectly parallel to the XY line or VP. So that this one we are treating as the true length. So by using this true length, we are going to draw the arc here. As we know that the development of pentagonal pyramid we are doing here, that one we are doing with the radial method. So for that, first true length we need to calculate, or we need to see here. The slant edge O dash C dash is perfectly parallel to the vertical plane, so that true length we can see here. So that I am going to measure this one as a true length. This true length I am going to draw here. So for that, what I will do, I will simply draw a line like this. I draw a line like this. Here, the distance, the dimension of this one I am going to set as 71.49, which is the true length of the slant edge. So also this point here I am denoting as this apex point O dash. So this one I am taking as a big O. So precisely it appears good in the appearance. So big O I am generating here. Let's say here O. Now by taking the radius of this one, this true length, we are simply drawing an arc like this. So when this pentagonal pyramid is unfolded, it is flattened, we can see in this fashion. So here this arc we are going to cut with 5 sections here, 5 sides we are reproducing. As we can see here, pentagon is having 5 sides of 35 mm side. So let's do that one first here. I will take this as the center again. Radius is equal to 35 mm here. And just go on proceed to draw here until you get the 5 sides here. This is one, like that 2 3 4 5. You just go need to go on drawing this one. — 35 will be the radius. Let me check. 1 2 3 4. One more we need. Also we can give the names here, like by taking the text command here. Starting with this. This is A, this is B, C, D, E, and back to A. That one you need to take care. Then connect this one. Like that, all the slant edges I am connecting. Also, we can see that all the base edges are straight in nature, so that simply you need to, what you need to do here, you need to draw the straight lines, straight edges we need to reproduce here, right? The unwanted elements I will remove. This is what, without using the cutting plane, if the pentagonal pyramid is unfolded, it appears something like this. Now, when the 30-degree cutting plane is cut, this pentagonal pyramid, it is cutting the respective slant edges at the points 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, so that these distances from the vertex O, we need to cut over these slant edges. So before cutting that one, the true length only appears here over the O dash and C dash, that is the slant edge which is perfectly parallel to the vertical plane. So that only point O dash and 3 dash is only present over the O dash C dash slant edge. So remaining points we need to transfer over this true length. So for that, what we need to do here, we need to draw the parallel lines here. That is 3 is already there. This 2 and 4 I am transferring here. Then 1 and 5 I am transferring here. So these distances, what I will do, I will measure and keep here, so that I can utilize this one while producing these points over the development. Here by 2 points you have to select the dimensions. This is the point 3. Similarly, this is the point 2 and 4 I have. So you can keep here. Then finally the point 1 and 5, this one I will keep here. So these distances I need to reproduce over the respective slant edges. So let's say over the slant edges O and A, which is the point we have, O and A. O and A, the point 1 we have taken. Arc by center point I am taking. This as center, radius is equal to, this is 1 and 5. 1 and 5 is transferred here. Here the distance is 41.98. Radius 41.98. So this one will be cut over here. This is 1 dash I reproduced here. The same 1 dash is appearing here because here the slant edge is meeting, then only the pyramid is get constructed when you fold this one into a pentagonal pyramid. The same radius we have to use, and once again 1 dash we need to reproduce over the slant edge OA or O dash A dash, O dash A dash we can say. The radius is 41.98. Cut this one. Once again the name is same, 1 dash. Now coming to the second slant edge O dash B dash, O dash B dash. So O dash B dash is cut with the point 2 here. 2 is transferred here over the true length. The radius is 30.5. I am observing it is 30.5. Arc by center point over the OB, 30.5 radius we have to use. 30.5 cut over the OB. This is number 2, 2 dash. Also we are observing here on the back side OD, the same distance is there, that is 2 dash 4 dash cut with the same distance here. So here this is number 4 point is over the OD. Again arc by center point, this is center here, the radius is 30.5 and this distance number 4 point is generated on the slant edge OD. OD is here, so I am creating here. This is my 4 dash point. 4 dash. Then what is left here? 5. So 5 is over O dash and E dash. O dash E dash is 5 here because O dash E dash is backside slant edge. So 5 comes last here. This radius, the radius of this one I taken 41.98. Take the arc by center point and over the O dash E dash, this is OE slant edge. The radius is 41.98. I have to use, and that I am going to cut here. This is my point 5 dash. So like that, all the points I have generated. Next step, what I will do here, I am going to connect this one with straight line. Straight line I am going to connect. So for connection purpose, I remove 50% arc so that I can get endpoint symbol very easily to get the connection. We forgot to draw the point 3 here over the O dash and C dash, that is point 3, that is the distance is 26.1. 26.1 is the radius. Cut OC here, right? This is our 3 dash. So now let's connect this one. Right, this is how the cutting plane is going to cut all the slant edges with the respective points here. Now the last step, what we can do here, we can observe the last sentence, obtain the development of remaining part of the pyramid. That means when you cut this one with the 30-degree angle cutting plane, which is perpendicular to vertical plane and inclined to HP 30-degree, so it is going to cut each and every slant edge with respective points here. Here we have shown, we have developed this one. Then from the last sentence, what we need to highlight here, the below part of this one, that is the remaining part. After cutout of this one here, this is the remaining part. So that this remaining part, how we can highlight? So we can take just the highlighter or the construction line or visible line, which is thicker one, and we just go on highlighting that one. So let me zoom out this area. You can do like this also by selecting this one. Just select all the lines here. Make it visible. Then what is left here? This connection is left. That's it. So I hope with this video, I hope you understood how to develop a pentagonal pyramid, and with the condition, the one of its base side is perpendicular to VP and cutting plane 30-degree and all those things here. I hope you understood. If you like, or if you agree with me, if you like this video, please share and subscribe the channel, so that I will bring more videos or different topics. And if any comments are there, you can put into comment section. I will able to answer later. Thank you.